Worst, the second worst team in the league. Only other team to be minus or underneath 1 point per game this season.
There's one team left. Why are you even giving me hints?
Because I forget that you're looking at the same Google sheet that I am, and there's only one team. So, who is it?
Sporting Kansas City, the Wizards.
I was at Houston.
Oh, did we talk about Houston?
I'm just messing with you. It's
Uh,
Sporting KC.
honestly, I forgot if we talked about Houston or not.
Got him. All right, I'll let you take it away. Start it off. We've got Eric. Sorry, let me tell you who they brought in, and I will let you share your thoughts first.
Okay.
Eric Tommy, we spoke about in our last episode, as well as William Agata. Spoke about in our not our last episode, but our transfer roundup episode. And Nikola Vujnovic has been terminated to create some room. Share your thoughts.
I don't know, man. I don't really like it. I I don't know what it is. I just don't like the makeup of this team right now. Like, obviously they're not playing well, so like clearly the makeup of the team is not working at the moment. I know there have been some injuries with like Polito and Gotti Kinda, and they brought in two players. I mean, I think they're really putting a lot of eggs in the basket that these guys are going to bounce back next year and like hit that form that they had 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was. I I just don't think you're going to find that again. So I'm gonna say it's a loss of a window, even though the bar is low, like kind of like DC.
So here's what I'll say. William Agata and Eric Tommy have been here for 5 games. They each have 350 minutes played. William Agata's already got 5 goals and an assist. Eric Tommy's got 2 goals. This is a good window. They've done well to get pieces to build off of for next season. Their year is done. They're not getting back in the playoffs. There's no shot. They're setting themselves up for a complete rebuild. I'd be shocked if Johnny Russell's still around. Daniel Shaley, I think, stays around. But you're going to see new goalkeepers. Roger Espinosa is probably out the door. Um, there's a lot of work that's about to be done on this team. But these are two very good points to work off of. William Agata at 22 is having a great start. Eric Tommy at 28 seems to be fitting in very nicely.
Yeah,
They
that's
you
pretty fair.
also have to remember Gotti Kinda and Alapolito both haven't played at all this year. So you're going to bring back two very, very good players, including one very, very good striker, and go for it again.
That's assuming Polito plays for them again. I mean, if Agata really hits the ground running,
Yeah, you're right. But
you might just bail on the Polito project.
you're right, and it gives you options, right? So you've got the Agata, you can go Polito, you can go two with Gotti Kinda behind them with Eric Tommy, going second, and Felipe Hernandez and Russell and Shallow if they're still around. With Cam Duke can still work in there. He's been okay. They got hit hard with injuries just like Atlanta did. It's not an excuse to be as bad as they actually are, but they are preparing themselves for a good comeback. I like this one. I'm going to give it a win.
Yeah, but what about the back line though? Like what is making you feel good about the back line?
Well, that's where their rebuild's going to do. They're going to go in, and that's the next step. I don't think this is a good start up top to get themselves scoring goals. I think they bring one or two more really strong defenders in. Right, you've got Ben Sweat and Graham Zusi. Graham Zusi, ageless. It'll play forever.
I mean, he'll play well forever.
Logan and Denbe has had a tough time. Ismael Marina's had a tough time. Um, you've had players we thought were going to be very good coming in, but they're also very young, right? Boladair was one of the players we talked about being a very good young signing that would slide into this back line. He's only played 600 minutes this year. There's a lot of potential in the squad if they can get to it. I'm okay with what they're doing. I have hope for this team next year. Hope for this team next year. But this year's over.
Yeah, this year's obviously over. I don't know. I'm still not sold on their project yet. Obviously, there is work still to be done, but I'm still concerned. But I mean, I guess by DC logic, I mean it feels like it should be a win of a window because the bar is so low at the moment. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm baffled that Peter Vermees is still here,
Yeah, me too.
but I wouldn't expect him to be. I wouldn't expect him to be around much longer if the next season starts off.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Next season starts off this way, where he gets all of his players back and everything's rolling well. If he starts off the same way, he's got 40.
Yeah, I
So,
agree with you.
win of a window for me.